Well, hello, welcome back. Another video, another week. I hope you guys are all well. Thank you again for tuning in. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn this into this state-of-the-art Supreme box logo, poster, sticker, whatever you want to call it. Some stuff you need: stickers, command strips, spirit level. And yeah, kicking it off, a frame. Your local arts and crafts store will have any sort of frame. I picked mine from Wilco. I think the price was £7. But for the base where I posted the stickers, I used 2 sheets of A4. Really and truly, I should have used some A3, but I was just a bit lazy at the time. So I got together 2 pieces of A4 which I stuck together. And then I measured out the different sections on the A4 with a ruler, and making sure the width on each side of the stickers was equal, and the same for the height as well. So as you can see in the background, I've removed the back of the frame, and I'll also show you the current situation. 1 remaining slot left for the remaining sticker, which is the killer sticker, along with the original Rex red box logo, the bling sticker, the scratch sticker, and also the camo. I actually went out and purchased the middle three stickers. Obviously with most Supreme orders, they come with the original red one, and for my camo deck, it came with the black camo. But yeah, I actually messed up the first time around when it came to applying the sticker. But that's one thing I have to stress: just make sure your measurements are right when drawing out the original and initial box slots that you want to now place the stickers in. And just take your time, honestly. There's no need to rush this process. I feel like if you take your time, you can now actually produce quality work. So once you've applied the sticker, as you can see, I brought a razor just to remove any pencil markings on the show, because sometimes you may not cover all the pencil markings that you create when putting on the stickers. I'm just clearing out the different excess pencil markings. Here I've removed the frame with this paper to clean the plastic cover on the frame. That's the thing you should do to make sure there's no sort of dust or dirt showing before you apply the final poster. So I've done that. Also cleaning the actual frame itself, and then it's time to sellotape down the paper. I think when you sellotape the paper, it just stops the paper from moving and also showing any sort of gaps when it's finally up on the wall, wherever you'll put it. So I just make sure to sellotape the bottom first, and then finally and carefully just make sure the paper is aligned with the border. This frame actually comes with a few borders that you can now use to sort of fill out any sort of gaps with the painting poster, whatever you're using for the frame. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just sellotaping around the edge, sealing up the gaps, and making sure the paper itself is secure and fitted, and then applying the excess papers just to sort of cover up any sort of lighting that may show through the frame. There's another example of some of the borders that come in the frame. So I'm just dealing with finishing touches, sealing down the little metal clips that fall to seal the back of the frame before showing you guys the final product. I was actually inspired by Miller, a guy on Instagram. In one of his stories, I saw him actually have a frame with a few box logo stickers, so I thought I'd just take up that idea and do it myself, because nowadays these stickers are a nice little freebie some brands will now add in to your orders. Finishing touch here, boom, just look at that, and it actually looks pretty clean still. I can't even lie to you guys, that's very clean. But yeah, stickers are just a nice freebie we'll get with our orders nowadays, so you might as well make the most of your stickers. This is just how I made the most of mine. Any sort of dust, dirt, just get a tissue or duster just to remove it all, and you're now ready to hang it up. Boom. So to hang it up, I used command strips. Of course, you can use string nails, but I didn't want to damage the walls of my uni accommodation room, in case I had to pay. So in case I lost my deposit, so I just used command strips. You can find them at your local arts and crafts store. Essentially, they're just 2 strips of Velcro that you will now apply to each other, and then you remove the sticky sheet on the command strip, and you place it on the edge of your frame, just at the back. Mine were actually thicker than the frame itself, but it wasn't too much of an issue. You can get different size command strips for heavier items that you plan on hanging up, but as you can see, I'm just making sure both Velcro strips are firmly sealed, attached to each other. Remove this sheet on the command strip, and then make your way around the frame. In the pack, there's a pack of 4, so just 2 on each side. Just make sure that they're somewhat dispersed equally, so that the frame will, set on the wall nicely, and equal stickiness is distributed, I guess, across the whole frame. But yeah, just me in the background applying the command strips to the frame. So, as you can see in the background, I'm about to finish off applying the final command strip. Took my time, but we got there. So once you've actually stuck the command strip to the back of the frame, it will now be a case of you removing the over sheets on the outer side of the command strips that will now expose the second sticky side that you will apply to the wall. This is what will hold the frame against the wall, equivalent to a nail that's now has some string around it that's hanging up the frame. I'm just removing the final strips. You'll move on to now applying the frame to the wall. So as you see in the background, I'm just applying the newly made poster to the wall. As you can see, there's a spirit level on the frame. That's me in the background there. That's the Supreme camel deck which I spoke of earlier in the video. But I just rest the spirit level on top of the frame and position myself as to where I now want to, stick the frame onto the wall. Oh, yep, there we go. Spirit level drops, but as you do, you get back up and you continue. So pick up the frame, pick up the spirit level, sorry. And as you're checking for the air bubble, make sure it's in the middle, and if there are any stuff beside the poster, just make sure it's all aligned and neat. And once you're ready to put it down, you just apply it to the wall, and these command strips you will now press down firmly wherever they're placed on the frame, making sure that it's nice and lined, and wipe it down to remove any sort of dirt or dust as previously mentioned, and boom, you're done. If you want to check again to make sure it's aligned, I'll show you man now. Quick zoom in, you can see the bubble is nice and centered. So yeah, this thing is straight, looks kind of nice. There's a cause poster to the side of it as well as the deck. It's just a nice piece to have. Make use of your stickers which you get from Supreme or wherever you get your stickers from. Yeah, this has been your boy, as always. Decent video, hope you guys liked it. You know what to do: like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Let me know down below, are you guys doing something similar? Have you done this before? What sort of stuff do you guys do to your room to now make it look cool? And I'll see you guys next time. Bless.